What is up, YouTube? My name is Happiness and welcome to my channel. So we're going to look at this military parade from 1991 and we're going to look at how does it differ from the parade that happened yesterday. Okay, the day before yesterday. Yes, so it happened in 8 June 1991 and I was born on the 21st of June in 1991. So the time when it happened, I was still in my mother's womb. But yes, guys, let's check this video out.
This is the CBS Evening News. Bob Schieffer reporting. Good evening. Well, already they are saying tonight it was the biggest military celebration in the nation's capital since World War II, as Washington today honored the U.S. servicemen and women who fought in the Gulf War, both those who returned and those who died. 200,000 enthusiastic spectators watched a parade of troops and their weapons, all part of the national victory celebration. Eric Engberg has our report.
It was a day for saying thank you to heroes. Fittingly, it began with those who did not come back. At Arlington National Cemetery, President Bush placed a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknowns. And fighter planes passed over in the missing wingman formation to honor the men and women who died in the Gulf War. The president choked back tears several times as he spoke directly to loved ones of those who died.
We celebrate the fact that each person we commemorate today gave up life for principles larger than each of us. Principles that at the same time form the muscle and strength of our national heart.
Eileen Rollins said her son Jeffrey, killed in the desert, would have liked the ceremony.
Jeff was total military. He loved the service and he loved his country.
Faye Hawes's son Jimmy died when a missile hit his tank.
He loved what he was doing and he died for what he believed in.
On the wide boulevards just a few blocks from the White House, 8,000 Desert Storm troops were moving out. And once again, it was General Norman Schwarzkopf who set the cadence, leading the way as far as the presidential box, where he spent the rest of the parade as cheerleader and spotter for a clearly delighted George Bush. So much military hardware was moving that at times it appeared Washington was under attack. The stealth bomber, oddly shaped to deceive radar, led a fleet of 82 planes over the parade route. The Patriot missile got the loudest applause of the day. Several 100,000 spectators lined the streets, most with the same message.
We're here just to say thank you and to celebrate our victory, but to say thank you to all the men and women who serve in the armed forces.
I think that this is a wonderful occasion, but we don't want it to happen again, because we don't want war.
Peace activists had protested against today's celebration, but they drew only a few protesters to their rally. A Harrier jet fighter on display near the parade was splashed with blood, and the protesters were arrested and taken away.
But the overall mood, Bob, was overwhelmingly celebratory and upbeat. And now on Washington's Mall, several 100,000 people have gathered for a USO show tonight, which will be capped off by what they say will be the biggest fireworks display in Washington history.
Eric, this of course was called a celebration to honor those who fought this war, but in many ways it was also in honor of the people back home, wasn't it?
I think that's right, Bob. I think that we sent one of the most professional armies in American history to fight the war against Saddam Hussein. They didn't expect any parades on the way back. They just felt that they had done what they were told to do and had accomplished their job. But I think the civilian sector of the country, the Americans who remember Vietnam and the divisions of that era, all wanted to make sure that the mistakes that happened at the end of that war weren't repeated and that these troops were given a hearty thank you, and that was all accomplished today.
Thank you, Eric. Marching isn't always fun, but for the soldiers in today's parade, the experience was one big love feast. Pentagon correspondent Jim Stewart now with that.
Thank you! You helped us! You deserve it!
If it was in uniform today, it got hugged, kissed, saluted, and cheered as the American military experienced an outpouring of affection not witnessed here in 45 years.
Fantastic. It's huge. There's so many people. I ain't seen this many people in my life.
It was a day in search of superlatives.
Spectacular.
I think it's great.
Fantastic.
Breathtaking. This is icing on the cake, sir. This is icing on the cake. Don't, like I said, don't get no better than this.
A day for the heroes of Desert Storm to strut their stuff.
Right now, this humming sound you hear is telling me that the weapon is functional.
A day when soldiers became celebrities.
How many autographs have you given?
At least 3 or 4 dozen now. Trying to get the writer's cramp.
I've had a beer bought for me. I've had people give me shirts, T-shirts.
Well, I had one lady in particular in an airport while I was in uniform, and she started crying, and she was just welcoming me home, and it was very overwhelming for me because I just didn't expect anything like that.
No one quite expected anything like this.
I felt enthused, you know. I could feel the electricity throughout the crowd as we were marching through.
I figured maybe a little small town, maybe your hometown have a parade for you, but nothing like this.
I think it's fantastic. I was also in Vietnam, and we didn't have anything like this coming back. I think it's great.
Everyone, it seemed, had that other war on their mind as well today.
Everyone's a little guilty about the Vietnam vets. They didn't have as much recognition, and it's a way of showing that we're sorry and let's start all over again.
And some did.
Thank you. Welcome home. And I owe you. Oh, God. Thank you.
Jim Stewart, CBS News, Washington.
Okay, my thoughts on the parade is that it's not different to what Trump parade is, what Donald Trump's parade is, because what I saw over there is almost what I saw at Trump's parade. And one thing that I can say is that, you know, the crowd was the same when they said that at Trump's parade there was no crowd at all. And also, I saw that in 1991 there was also protest, to which in today, I mean, like, there is protest about his deportation and, you know, like the way he runs the country, which is, you know, and understand that maybe it's because these protesters, the protesters back in the day in 1991 are Democrats. So they're opposing maybe because it's taxpayers' money, you know, which is the very same thing as what the left is doing today. There's no difference. So if people are saying it's Trump is celebrating his birthday by hosting this, okay, I mean, like, whatever I saw over there is the very same thing that I saw in 1981, in that video in 1981. So whatever I saw at Trump's military parade the day before yesterday is this very same atmosphere that I saw that what happened back then in 1991. So yeah, guys, so my take is that, you know, like, let the president do whatever he has to do. I mean, like, let's see when he implements the big beautiful bill, because we have not seen anything, and it seems like America has not seen anything, but they're busy protesting. And myself, I believe what he is doing in terms of this immigrant situation, okay, in terms of him not giving them a due process, I understand, but remember that these immigrants, they steal identity of working American citizens. So from the way I see it is that I don't agree with that, whereby an immigrant comes into the country, steals somebody's identity, and then all of a sudden opens let's say a banking loan or a loan, and now all of a sudden that loan goes to Peter. Jose opens the loan, and that loan goes to Peter. So yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, because, like, imagine, like, if that happens, is you become blacklisted. John becomes blacklisted, Jonathan, or whoever I just said, because Jose is busy doing whatever he's doing, you know. But yeah, despite that, guys, even though they work hard, yeah, but I believe, but despite that, guys, let's check. Okay, thank you for watching my channel. So thank you for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and let's meet up to the next video, and peace out.